Well, good morning, friends. Happy Pentecost Sunday. I am Pastor Lauren. Welcome to my office. I have some announcements and updates I want to share with you this morning. So first, I want to make sure you know what our plans are for this morning. Today at 8 o'clock, we have our drive-in/outdoor worship service in the lower parking lot. If you are outside of your car today, we do need you to wear a mask. I'm going to wear this one today. It's got some red in it for Pentecost. But if you are inside your car, you don't need to wear a face mask. And then at 10 o'clock, we have our in-person worship service. We'll also be live streaming that service. Again, anytime today that you are in person in our building, we do need you to wear a mask. Immediately following that service, we are going to have a celebration for our preschool director, Whitney, out on the playground. Many of you know that she has given her notice and she will not be our preschool director after this month. And so we are celebrating the great ministry that Whitney has done here. We'd love to have you come and join us outside on the playground after our 10 o'clock service to celebrate Whitney and that good work that's happened. So today is going to be a pretty full day. But I want to make sure you know what our plans are for worship after today. So many of you heard that last week we got new guidance from the CDC and from our governor, and then following that from our conference. So our Healthy Church team has become our post-COVID re-entry group. That's all verbiage that comes to us from the conference. And they have been working hard. I should say, have been working hard over this last week to get our plans straight going forward. So again, these rules are going to come into effect for next Sunday, not for today, but starting next Sunday for our two worship services. Both are going to be inside in our sanctuary. So at 8 o'clock, we will be having a traditional style service, and at that 8 o'clock service, if you are fully vaccinated, you are no longer going to be required to wear a mask. We are still recommending that folks wear masks because we're gathered together in a crowd, but for those who are fully vaccinated, it is not a requirement anymore at 8 o'clock. Now maybe you're like, what does fully vaccinated mean again? Fully vaccinated means that if you have received Moderna or Pfizer, you have gotten both shots and then had a 2-week waiting period. If you've gotten the Johnson & Johnson, that means it's been 2 weeks since your one shot. So once you are fully vaccinated, you can opt out of wearing a mask if you would like. Now we are relying on the honor system to put this into effect. So we trust that you all will continue to love your neighbors in that same way. And if you are not fully vaccinated, that you will continue to wear a mask. And again, you can choose to still wear a mask even if you are fully vaccinated. That is totally up to you. We will also be able to sing inside starting next Sunday. So at the service, the balcony is going to be a designated no singing zone. Anyone is welcome to sit in the balcony, but we know that some folks just aren't comfortable being around singing yet. So if you would like to not be around singing, you can sit up in the balcony, and that way you won't have to worry about having singing going on around you. Our physical distancing measures are still going to be in place. We've got the pews marked off every other. We're asking that you stay apart from folks who are not a part of your kind of bubble of people that you're seeing regularly, whether you're vaccinated or not. Again, we are just trying to keep everyone safe, knowing that different people are comfortable with different things. So that's the plan for 8 o'clock. We're going to continue our 10 o'clock service as well. Now at 10 o'clock, it's going to look a little bit different. And the reason that it's going to look different is because kids are not yet eligible for vaccines. It's been relatively recently that some of our middle schoolers and older have been eligible for vaccines. But for our young kids, our young disciple friends, they're not eligible yet. And so we're asking that the adults who are present at that service continue to model good discipleship and keep their masks on as well. And again, the reason that we're doing that is because sometimes it's our jobs as adults to show our younger disciples what it looks like to do things like try to keep other folks safe. So at 10 o'clock, we are still asking that everyone continue to wear a mask. And again, the reason for that is because kids tend to come to that 10 o'clock service, not the 8 o'clock service, and we're trying to model for the kids what it looks like to wear a mask. It just doesn't feel right to say that our kids are required to wear a mask while none of the adults are. So again, as an act of discipleship, we're asking that you continue to wear masks at 10 o'clock. Again, we will be having singing inside at that service, and once again, the balcony is a designated no sing zone. So you can choose. If you would like to sit in the balcony, you can absolutely do that. Anyone is welcome to sit up there. We are just asking that you don't sing if you are sitting in the balcony. Again, knowing that we've got folks in our congregation who are not ready to sing inside yet, who are not ready to be around others singing, That way there's a designated safe space that they can be. There are other changes that are coming as well. We've got plans in place for groups under 20, meaning 20 people or less, being able to share some food together. If your UMW circle or small group would like to meet in the building and have snacks, we're going to have some of that stuff ready to go. We've got lots and lots of plans. Today is our first day of sharing them with you, so I thought I would just start with our plans for worship. But it's exciting. It's really exciting. We're still going to have folks sign in so we can do contact tracing if possible. Not if possible, if necessary, because just this week we had several more folks who were diagnosed with COVID-19. So we need to continue to stay vigilant and to stay aware about all of those kind of things. Our post-COVID reentry group is doing the best that they can. So I thank you for everybody who's been praying for us. We appreciate your prayers, knowing that everybody's got different levels of comfort and different things that they feel good about. And so I ask that you continue to pray. If you've got specific questions, when we send out this statement electronically, it's going to have all the contact information for everybody who's on that post-COVID reentry group. I'd encourage you to reach out to somebody. Know that Pastor John and Kelly and I are a part of that team as well, so you could certainly reach out to one of us or any one of the members on that team. We would love to answer any questions that you might have. The other thing that I wanted to mention is the 10 o'clock live stream will continue to happen. Again, live stream will continue to happen at 10 o'clock. So starting next week, again, briefly to say what your choices for worship will be, everything will be inside or the live stream. And at 8 o'clock, you can come. And if you are fully vaccinated, you can remove your mask for that service. At 10 o'clock, we're asking that everyone, regardless of vaccination status, continue to wear their mask. And we will also have the live stream available. Again, if you've got questions, I would love to talk with you. I'd love to hear what thoughts you might have to share. I'm going to hurry up and get back to what we're doing downstairs. We've got a great Sunday of worship prepared, and I look forward to worshiping with you. Whether it's via the live stream, it's in person, or you're planning on coming to drive-in. See you soon, friends. We've got some great celebrating to do today for Pentecost and celebrating of Whitney and the great work that she's done. Bye.